But I do want to jump to NXT and just mention one little thing from NXT, if you don't mind. I know Robert's not here. Robert's usually my guy.
The NXT guy. Yeah.
The guy who watches NXT with me, because I know you don't want to watch it, but shit. I mean, look, if there's one thing I will praise as a main roster thing, it's Lexis King. It's Brian Pillman Jr. Yes, I think he's been freaking tremendous lately. He's been actually doing these really high level, high difficulty angles. He had a Heritage Cup match last week where he had to fake an injury and do the whole match with a fake, like Bret Hart type of injury. So he did that really well. And that was with William Regal in his corner. So then today he's back to being on his own. And this is called the Iron Survivor Qualifier. So this is a qualifier match for an Iron Survivor match, which is hard to explain. It's got these crazy rules. But regardless, he's in a single match with Javon Evans on this day.
Yes,
and
I actually do know.
Yes, and I want to show you, Vlad. I'll watch along a little bit of this of when Javon Evans gets hurt. So he gets hurt right here, and then watch Lexis King's reaction.
King's flying in, and they're trying to go up. Then over, and King now into the
cover him, King, cover him.
No, you see, he's too good a guy. He doesn't know what to do.
With the devil on our
Javon is a little hurt, but he's like, I'm gonna make sure he's okay. Wait for the doctors to come in, and he doesn't take advantage of the situation. And in the end, he ends up freaking losing. And here's his dejected look face when he loses, and it's just he really is trying to do well here, but he's been on a bad run. So he lost that match, and Javon Evans kind of helps him up and gives him some encouragement. But that's a very interesting story. I think the story is obviously he's trying to not be like his father. So Brian Pillman Sr. was...
even I've gotten that, yes.
Yeah, so his father was a crazy asshole loose cannon, and he's trying to be like the complete opposite, where he's a nice guy. So I'm going to give that a praise. So me and Robert both gave this angle a thumbs up on this day. But we reviewed all the men's Iron Survivor qualifiers together as one angle. But I really focused in on the Lexis King stuff as the reason why I gave it a good rating. So big praise to Lexis King. I'm not going to get any comments from you unless you want to give comments. But
I can't really say. I mean, I've got a little bit of that. He doesn't want to be like his daddy keeps saying, but I'm a little confused because wasn't he at one point wasn't he a heel when he first came in to NXT? Or I don't know. I mean, I didn't follow NXT like that, but
no, you know what? I wasn't really following it either, but I think he was a heel in terms of like he was just an arrogant guy, not really an asshole or type of guy who would like do bad things in a match or things like that to.
Well, Jesus, here he just kind of looks dumb. I mean, the guy, he didn't do anything. The guy got hurt. Just take the win, and I mean, you kind of and move on with your day. I mean, just don't sit there looking at him like, oh, should I take the pin? I think this actually makes him look like an idiot, to be honest with you, more than anything. So I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about the.
He's torn, man. Well, look, I think eventually the angle is gonna be, or the program is gonna lead to him actually going there, and someone's gonna tell him like, dude, you have to go there. It's in your blood. Like you if you want to be successful, you gotta channel the Brian Pillman in you. You know what I mean? And I think that's gonna be a good moment. But anyways, that's all I wanted to say about that. And basically, I think I'm done. I got my last honorable mention comes from NXT. Another one. It's Nikkita Lyons. She had a match with Adriana Rizzo from the family, Tony D'Angelo's family.
You told me about this. You said you were a big fan of this. Let me see why.
Well, Rizzo got attacked backstage. It was a sneak attack by Nikkita. She found out it was Nikkita, right? So they had a grudge match. Good match.
Did we know why she attacked her? Or is there any explanation?
Yeah, because Obafemi put her up to it, and she's just looking for any ways to get ahead since she's back. And, she used to be the girl who would get attacked backstage, and now she's said she's going to be the one doing the
attacking. No, okay.
Yeah, so
that sort of makes sense.
So she doesn't do her splits move. I guess she used to do the splits and fall on your face like that, but now she goes to the top rope and does like a body splash like that.
Yeah,
So,
kind of like a Vader bomb type deal.
yeah,
Okay.
so that's how she won. She won the match. So she was the bad guy, she sneak attacked her, and then she beat her. But there was an afterbirth. So here's Rizzo a little bit. You know, she's fucking mad that she lost. And here she is from behind, so just pissed off. And she's got a fucking wrench that the family used to use when they were bad guys. And they would, you know, sneak that wrench in there and sneak it to Tony D'Angelo. But Rizzo just got all the anger in her heart and just fucking whacked Nikkita with the fucking crowbar. The baby face. And that was that. That was the
all right. I don't know.
It.
Okay.
My rating on this, 2 thumbs up. I loved it. Robert gave it a thumbs up. Hey, I like it. I'm like, why do you have to just like take the loss just because you lost? Fuck this bitch. I mean, she fucking beat your ass and like a couple weeks ago backstage. Get back at her. I don't know if this is the end of it. It might be. It might not be.